The United States military confirms the conspiracies you may have heard about Ukraine interfering in the 2016 election is a lie that comes directly from Vladimir Putin, the perpetrator of said attacks. Not only does all our independent intelligence agencies, but so do the rest on Earth. The only ones not saying it is Traitor 45 and killer Vladimir Putin. What's sad is to see many Americans sell their patriotism for their cult. Um, the Ukraine is our ally. They have been being murdered by Russia for several years, and Trump withheld military aid and pointed that Russian gun to their head when he tried to extort them into creating some kind of sham investigation to help him with the election, much like he did with the last election with the FBI. Comey coming out saying they're investigating Hillary, but keeping it quiet about investigating Trump. And that investigation has actually produced over 200 indictments. His campaign manager, Manafort, is in jail for being a Russian asset. His lawyer is in jail over Trump Tower in Moscow, Cohen. His current personal lawyer, Giuliani, will be joining him shortly. Giuliani claims to have some dirt on Trump that will keep him from jail, but they all will end up rotting as that man is trash, and so are his followers. There's even more. His son met with the Russians in Trump Tower, New York, to talk about the 2016 election. There is email correspondence. WikiLeaks is hosted by hostile foreign agents in Russia, meaning they were telling Americans to go to hostile foreign agents who would try to interfere with the 2016 election through gaslighting and extortion, wanting conflict, lone wolves, and many other bad things. But Trump continues to this day to deflect, claiming anyone else but Russia. It's fucking obvious and it's fucking sad. And again, anyone who believes him is fucking trash and probably not a part of any professional, entity, such as law enforcement, who uses critical thinking to assess these things and have determined time and time again Russia is the beneficiary. Trump asked for Russia's help. Trump is using Russia right now as the gun to Ukraine's head. It's that fucking simple. But there are godless, there are ignorant, and Trump is capitalizing on our lack of mental health accessibility for these psychotic fools. I even had a MAGA person that was LGBT and was sleeping with people, not telling them he was HIV positive while spreading Russian propaganda. There are very sick individuals in our community. And it's just important to note that there are Russian assets. The woman who told me all this, I didn't talk to her online. I talked to her in person at my job. Like, this is in our community. They work for Russia via gaslighting, extortion, or being paid. And they have several tactics. They use pre-existing beliefs. They want to create racial divisions, homophobia, just any type of division in the United States. They want us, not as strong as we are now. This is for the benefit of Russia. They like Trump not only spreads the Ukraine conspiracy, even at Helsinki, but also he makes up new ones, like the current one about how now the Ukrainians are the Democrats and like Russia's justified for invading them because the Bidens were, controlling them. Just all this crazy BS to justify the Russian invasion. Like, that's why Russia picked Ukraine for their conspiracies, to justify, the murder of Ukrainians in American eyes, specifically the trash cult that worships Donald Trump, like QAnon.